Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Guys, the whiskey I'd like to review today, Chattanooga whiskey, 111 proof. This bottle was brought back from Tennessee for me by my mom. You guys probably know by now, everywhere she goes, she went on, she's been on trips to Europe, to Scotland and Ireland. She's brought me whiskeys back from all these trips she's been on. Knowing that, I love doing these reviews and she loves watching the reviews. So she brings me these bottles back. She's gotten bottles for me from, anywhere, like I said, from Europe to Oregon. Everywhere she goes, she brings a bottle of whiskey back. It's kind of tradition. So thank you, Ma. Love you. This one here she got from a little liquor store in Memphis, Tennessee. She was out there recently for a cousin's wedding, and she went to this little liquor store in Memphis called Bud and Howell's. So thank you everybody from Bud and Howell's for helping her out with this. This is a pretty special whiskey here, guys. Looking forward to reviewing this one. This one is, the thing is, she usually looks for whiskey that I can't find here in California. She sent me a picture of this, and I said, no, I've never seen that before. So, this is the one she picked to bring back. And it's pretty, as I was reading up on it, guys, it's pretty interesting stuff. They started out 2011 with a campaign on social media asking people if they'd like whiskey out of Chattanooga, which hadn't been done in over 100 years. So the overwhelming response was, yeah, let's, for sure, let's see some whiskey out of Chattanooga. So the good people from Chattanooga Whiskey got together with some people from LDI. Say what you will about LDI, guys, but Lawrenceburg Distillers of Indiana. But they help a lot of people get their start, helping them create mash bills and just getting their, just kind of getting their projects off the ground and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Now they're distilled, aged, and bottled by Chattanooga Whiskey in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So not sure if they still source anything out of Indiana, but everything's done there in Chattanooga, so that's pretty neat. The side here says Tennessee High Malt, unfiltered barrel proof. It says Cask is an unfiltered barrel proof version of our signature Tennessee High Malt recipe. By omitting the filtration process and bottling at barrel strength, this whiskey retains all the complexity of its rich ingredients and long maturation, resulting in a robust character and a warming velvety finish. It gives you the batch number. It's batch number for anybody out there that might have this, 19G19R. And then it's pretty neat. It gives you all the stats on the back of the bottle here. The mash bill it doesn't tell you percentages, but it tells you it's yellow corn, malted rye, caramel malted barley, and honey malted barley. Fermentation, it says attemperated 7 days. Cooperage is 53-gallon toasted and charred oak barrels. Filtration, none. Bottle occasionally captures barrel sediment. Always love that. Age is greater than 2 years. Batch size, 8 to 12 barrels, guys. So this is a true small batch whiskey. Straight bourbon whiskey. And you guys know I love cask strength, unfiltered, not diluted product. Like to taste how it was in the barrel, so let me give it a pour here. So aged for at least 2 years, guys. This is greater than 2 years, so let's take a look at this stuff. And it's pretty dark, guys. Pretty dark stuff here. I give it a medium amber at least. Kind of on the darker side of medium, so give it a nose. And I love the nose on this one, guys. I mean, just like a lot of cask strength, barrel proof whiskeys out there, it's just so rich. There's a good maltiness on the nose there. A good sweet corn, caramel definitely. A little bit, I get a little bit of a maple note to it. Some good dark fruit. I get cherry in here for sure. Some vanilla. I get spice, guys, but the spice is more kind of on the herbal side. I get like anise in this. Definitely some of that good oak in there. It's not an ultra aged whiskey, but you still get a good oak note in this one. Let's take a sip. A lot of good flavor in this one, guys. A lot of those same notes I was getting on the nose. You know, you get some good caramel, some good maltiness in this one. Definitely get that anise, that more herbal side of spicy. It's funny, it's 111 proof, but it's actually not. I wouldn't guess it was 111 proof. I guess maybe somewhere around 100, but this one's not going to knock your socks off as far as proofing goes. So really, really well done whiskey here. Let's take another sip. You know what I get here, guys? Kind of a funny note that I don't think I've ever gotten in another whiskey. I'd have to go back and look at old reviews, but I get like a salted caramel note here. Anybody ever go out and get like some salted caramel, however you want to say it? It's really, really good. It's got a lot going on, a lot of different notes going on. Never had a whiskey quite like this. It's very unique, very, very unique. I wish I could find this out here. Not sure how much my mom paid for it, but I've seen it go for someone to somewhere in the low to mid 40s, from what I can find of it, like online, where it's available. So take another sip here, give it a score, guys. I really like that maltiness. It's got that honey malted barley and caramel malted barley, along with the yellow corn malted rye, and those all give it a very unique taste. Very unique taste. I'm trying to think if I can get anything else in there, but guys, it's got a lot going on. That a little bit of vanilla in there, as I said. And just a very well done whiskey. I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys put out in the future. As I said, I've never seen this stuff here before. I've never had any other product from this distillery. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Chattanooga whiskey does next. So, guys, I would feel good. One more sip. I'd feel good. I'd give this an 89. An 89 out of 100. The only reason it's not in the 90s, I'd like to see how this would be with just maybe a few more years of aging. 5 or 6 year old product. Would be interesting to see. But still, an 89, guys. This is a solid product if you can find it. Maybe it's more available out toward Tennessee, Kentucky. So if you find it, definitely give it a try. I would definitely buy a bottle if you have the extra cash laying around. Really, really good stuff, guys. So that's it for this one. Again, 89 out of 100. I got a few more, actually several more reviews. I've almost got too many whiskeys built up right now. I just kind of slacking a little bit on the reviews right now, guys. Between being busy at work and the fires, kind of made that 1 week pretty weird. So got a lot of whiskey to review. Looking forward to get back on here soon, guys. And hope you're all doing well. And that's it. Till next time, cheers.